You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
What is up, everybody? It is Wednesday night. Not one of my normal claim sale nights, but we're doing something a little bit different here on The Experience. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it now. We've got tons of comics ranging from the golden age all the way to the present day. We got variant covers, we got graded comics, major keys, filler issues, everything you want. Stay tuned and hang out. Yes, that's right. Those of you who've been following my YouTube channel for a while, I've gotten so many comments. Why don't you have a song in the beginning? There we go. Now we've got one. I just want to give a shout out in the chat. Backwoods Collector, Eric Figueroa, Josh's Comics, Nerdy Punk Rocker. Thank you guys for being here. Those are some regular names that I know from my channel and my Instagram, my claim sales and stuff. Feel free, shout things out in the chat if you want to see it. I'm just going to start putting some books up, and yeah, you can let me know what you're thinking. But let's kick it off with what are we gonna kick it off with? Let's kick it off with this good one. This book, I think this book is very undervalued. I just recently featured this in my video about affordable X-Men keys. This is X-Men number 390. This features the death of Colossus. You know, deaths in comic books, they're hit or miss. Some of them stick. This is a major character dying for a very good plot reason. So that is why I think that book is pretty underrated. It was also, late 90s, early 2000s, so print runs were down significantly at that point. But, you know, I think it's a great book. Let's see. Oh, there is not going to be a lower shelf, Josh. Just 2 rows tonight. If I need to tilt this down or rearrange, we'll figure that out. But we're gonna see how things go. Again, this is our first attempt at this. I got some Quasar books here. We got Quasar number 1, first Quasar solo book. This character has been rumored to be appearing in Quantumania. I don't know if that's actually happening or if that was just a rumor. But we got a pretty sharp newsstand copy, probably like a 9.0, lower 9s, lower high grade, $5 on that, up on B. And we also got issue 14. This book is the one everyone kind of wants. It's not really a key other than the fact that it's a Todd McFarlane cover. Great cover by the Todd father himself. This one is a high-grade newsstand copy, so I'll stick that up on C for just $5. And we'll keep moving. Let's do one more Marvel book, and we'll do some DC as well. Let's go with this one. We've got a mid to high grade, probably like an 8.0, kind of in that range. Power Pack number 1, first appearance of Power Pack. I've been saying for a while, I think these guys could make a really, really cool like Disney Plus show, animated, styled for kids, or even live action, more for older children, young teens, stuff like that. You can do a lot of things with this team. $7 though for a newsstand copy, roughly an 8.0. Put that up on D. If you have any questions, feel free to ask away in the chat. If you have any requests, I'm always willing to see if I can pull something out. If we've got it, let's do this now. This is a nice little set. I got 5 books for $10, so that's $2 per book. $2 per book on these. That is less than half of cover price of these books. This is Dark Ages, issues 1 through 5. So 1, 2, 3's on the back. We got issue number 4 and issue number 5. All 5 of those for $10. If you missed out on this amazing Tom Taylor run from last year, you get them for less than half of cover price now. That's a pretty good deal right there. Hopefully we can see those. It's an 8-0 until you just send it to CGC, and then it's a 3-5. Yeah, Pope of Chili Town received a not so great CGC submission. It's half my books, half his. His were definitely hit harder than mine. How am I working payments and such? It's going to be pretty much like normal. If you claim something, you're actually going to get a link in the chat in order to put your information in there, and that's going to be sent to me. I will send you the invoice like I normally do backwards. I think you've bought some stuff from me on Instagram, Venmo or PayPal, and I'll give you the full price with the shipping and everything. And once you're paid up, I'm going to ship out to you. All right. Moving on. Let's do another little bundle pack right here. This is the first 3 issues of Amazing Spider-Man from the Beyond run from last year. I got these 3 for $10, so less than cover price once again. That's issue 75, 76, and 77. So this is right after the what's his name? The Spencer run ended. These are the first 3 books after the Spencer run ended. We got those up on F. We're going to make sure that we can see them. Looks good, no glare. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, if you make a claim tonight, fill out that registration that's in the chat right there. Perfect. And yeah, Pope of Chili Town in the house. Hope your Dungeons and Dragons is going great. I got another modern book. This is a variant cover by Peach Momoko. This is an exclusive variant. You can only get this through the Comic Tom 101 Mystery Mail Call. This is the virgin version of that cover. This is Something is Killing the Children, number 21, with this awesome Peach Momoko cover. I got it for $20. Again, this is an exclusive variant. You can only get it from the Mystery Mail Call. So if you missed out, if you don't sign up for that, then yeah, you got a book right there that you can grab. Sometimes I think grading is like collecting cards. Sometimes it's better to keep raw. That's definitely the case. A lot of the times, I'll tell you, a lot of my books, like my Silver Age stuff, a lot of that is mid-grade and lower, and it's just not worth spending, $50 or so, because, Silver Age books cost more to get graded. It's not worth doing that. And, I would rather save that money for something else and keep those books raw. Plus, if they're mid-grade or lower, I don't mind flipping through and reading them. Great time to do that. Sorry to bother you, but when you get a chance, can you check your DMs on Instagram? I had a question about your invoice. Yes, absolutely. I will do that afterwards. I had a bunch of invoices. I've had a very busy week. Monday was my birthday. Tuesday was Valentine's Day. And today I did 8 hours, actually 9 hours worth of training for work. So it has been a busy week, and then obviously getting ready for this. So I will get to my DMs after the show. I promise. All right, one more book going up here. Let's pick something cool. Something a little different. Something a little different here. Maybe something a little bit older. What do we got? All right, here's a good one. This is a real nice, sharp copy of this book. High grade. I see one tiny little spine tick. It is a newsstand as well. This is G.I. Joe number 2. Multiple first appearances in this book. Multiple first appearances. I got this at $20. G.I. Joe number 2. High grade newsstand copy. $20. We'll put that up on H. Make sure there's no glare. We're looking good. All right, so we'll leave these up for just a couple seconds, and we'll start taking them down, putting other stuff up. If you have any requests, throw them in the chat now so I can see if I can pull them out. And, yeah, hopefully I get to relax this weekend. This weekend I actually do not have any, real plans, real solidified plans, which is nice. I'll probably catch up on stuff around the house, but no comic conventions to go to, no comic conventions to work at. Just going to do my regular claim sale Friday night, so I will have a chance. Nerdy Punk Rocker, what are we doing? We're doing a claim sale on a different format. YouTube instead of Instagram this time with the Experience. Really awesome channel here. For those of you who don't know, They are working towards having 24/7 live comic book content. They've got a bunch of different people, a bunch of different members of the community doing different styles of shows, whether it's talking about comics, selling comics, all sorts of stuff. So definitely make sure you are subscribed to the experience, because they're trying to grow that and make it a one-stop shop for everything comic books. Hey buddy, what's up, Tony Connor? Oh yeah, and they're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. Almost forgot. Everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. All right, I'm going to take the top row down in just a second. So if you want any of those books, now is your chance to grab them. Otherwise, we're going to pop them down and get some DC up there. Yeah, Josh just asked for the DC. This is all Marvel except for our one lone indie book here. But I'm going to grab some DC as well. Of course, with all the announcements recently, we got to do some DC stuff. All right, what do we got? What do we got in the way of DC? That's a good one. Let's do that one. What else we got? Oh, here's a nice one. Oh, yeah. We got some good ones in here. Put up some Silver Age here as well. All right, top row coming down. Let me just check the chat real quick. Yes, this will be a weekly show. Wednesday, 9 p.m. That's going to be my time, and let's see how things go, Got to see what's up with the experience. All right, we just had an announcement. There is going to be a Swamp Thing property. Here's a great Swamp Thing book. Scott Snyder, one of the greatest modern age writers. This is his work on Swamp Thing from the New 52 run. This is the second printing of the book with that red background. Definitely harder to find than the first printing. A lot of DC books have significantly lower second printing print runs, and therefore the books end up being a little bit more expensive, just because there is less supply, even if there's not as much demand. So we got Swamp Thing #1 from New 52. Let's put a little Silver Age up on the wall here. We got Superman #115 from 1957. It's a lower grade, probably around like a 3.5, maybe a 4, but let's just safely say a 3.5. It does have a small piece of tape up in the top right-hand corner, but it's not really doing anything. It's not like it's holding it together. Just a little piece of reinforcement tape. We'll put that up there on B. And Josh, we are going till 10 o'clock tonight. I'm going to put up 2 more books, and then we are going to a commercial break in just a minute. Don't worry, it's going to be a quick one, but let me just throw these 2 last books up here. We got Superman #173, a Silver Age book from 1964. Great cover here with Lex Luthor, Martian Manhunter, Jimmy Olsen on the front. We got $15 on that one. That one is pretty solidly mid-grade. I'd probably put it at like a 4.5, maybe even a 5 on a good day, but let's just safely say a 4.5. So we got 1957 and 1964 Superman stuff here. And then we got this last thing to put up here. This is Batman Incorporated, and this is the complete 8-issue run. All 8 issues right here. You get this little pack of all of them. $15 on that from 2011, right before the New 52 reboot. Batman Incorporated 1 through 8. Complete limited series. And 8 books for $15, less than $2 per book. Great price on that there. Let's see. Right after this, the 10 p.m. Eastern, we have another sale. Oh, kicking it with Henri until midnight. So 10 p.m. till midnight. So if you guys want to hang out, Josh is claiming D. Thank you very much, Josh. I will put that aside for you. And I still got 1 minute left, so I'm still going to throw one more book up there. Let's throw this one up here. We're going to go $10 on this one. This is Batman Special #1. Really high-grade newsstand book from 1984. This was in that collection that I got of all high-grade, unread newsstand stuff. So this one is sharp as a tack. We'll put that up on D for, let's see, $10 as well. And Nick Barucci in the house, but it is 9:15. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will switch out the top row. See you then.
Why was Princess Zelda sad after watching a bunch of YouTube videos? She couldn't find the link in the description. We'll stop if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's super easy. Click subscribe and click the bell when you do. And thanks for supporting the EXP.
You just finished the last episode of your favorite news show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
I am artist and writer of Plume, and right now I am working on The House of Lothar. It is a rehabilitation center for cryptids, so check it out. It's on Webtoons. And you are watching me on The Experience.
We're back, and Nick, I did get your claim on D right before we went to the commercial break, so I've had that book put aside for you. And Nick brought up a really good point. If you have not yet done so, please hit that thumbs up at the bottom of the screen. You know, it helps the algorithm. It helps us do cool things here and show people we're doing cool things. So anyway, bottom row's about to come down. You got a one last chance to grab any of those, but I am going to put one more book up on the top row while we wait for that. And let's do something a little silly here. If you ever wanted to have a really high grade newsstand copy of Annie #1, based on the motion picture from 1982, here you go. Here's your opportunity. $5 high grade newsstand Annie #1. We'll put that up on D for just $5. Middle row or bottom row, I guess. We only have 2 rows tonight. I'm so used to having 3. Yeah, we'll take that down in just 1 minute. So do I fill out the claim registration after the show, or is it just for new buyers? Yeah, Josh, fill it out, because it is you know, part of this channel is what they do is you know, they collect that information for me. And you know, it's just an easy way. So if you could just do it so I can have all the claims in one spot, that would be awesome. Yo, am I late? You are a little bit late, but that's okay. You didn't miss much. We're going to keep on going. And let's see. Private original art collection recently. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Popa Chili Town. You got a good story there. All right, we're taking this bottom row down. I recently started my original art collection, and we're going to keep growing it, just like a comic collection and other stuff. Got to keep growing the original art stuff too. All right. here we go. Back to some Marvel books. Don't worry, there will be plenty more DC, but we're going to go with this one here. Machine Man #1. Again, a high-grade newsstand from that same collection. This run introduced Arno Stark, the son of Tony Stark. We're going to put this up on E for just $5. P.S. That is not Arno Stark's first appearance. Issue #2 is, but issue #1 always good to have as well. Speaking of issue #1s, and I got to take the price tag off to show this cover. Absolutely beautiful. Red Sonja #1 from Marvel Comics high grade newsstand, and I believe a movie poster just dropped this week, unless that was fan art that I saw, but I'm pretty sure it was a movie poster. For real. The Red Sonja movie is finally getting made. We got that for $10, and boom. Who doesn't love the Uncanny X-Men? This is X-Men Special Edition #1. It's got a great cover that reminds me of Giant Size X-Men #1. And again, a high-grade newsstand copy up there in the 9s. A possible contender, if you will. And speaking of high grade, this thing is a beautiful. If I didn't already have a 9.8, I'd probably submit this one myself. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 75, I think. I don't know because it's the Virgin. I'm pretty sure it's 75. It's got this awesome Patrick Gleason webhead cover. He got really popular with those over the last couple years. And this is the exclusive Virgin variant. I believe from the Gleason web store, just $10, super high grade, possible contender if you like submitting your books for CGC to grade them. So last chance on that top row, we got Swamp Thing #1 second print from New 52, Superman #115 from all the way back in 1957, the very early days of the Silver Age. Then we got another Superman from the Silver Age a little bit later from 1964, issue 173. And of course, we've got Annie #1. Yeah, number 75. It is 75. I was right about that. I thought I was. All right. So last chance to grab anything on that top row. Otherwise, we will pull them down and keep on moving. Got lots of stuff to show off tonight. Like I said, dating back very far. What's some Venom stuff next? Who does not love the symbiotes? Put up some good Venom books in just a second. We got quite a few. Is that a Venom book? Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I love that one. All right, we got some Venom stuff coming up next. All right, let's check that chat. Let's see. What issue of this is Machine Man #1 high grade newsstand. Nick, I have one. Nerdy Punk Rocker has one of your exclusives. I got quite a few of those exclusives, Nick. We gotta see all of with your COA on the back. All right, we're taking down that top row. We're going to some other stuff, some Venom, because everyone loves Venom. Mostly modern stuff here, as far as this Venom goes, at least. This is a reprint, though. $5. Get yourself a nice reprint of Amazing Spider-Man #347. This is a classic Eric Larson cover. This book is expensive. Well, not super expensive, but definitely more than $5 for the original cover. So if you want to discount one to display, you got it for cheap. $5. Then we got Absolute Carnage #1. This is the Granov Virgin variant. Check that thing out. Beautiful cover. And of course, the Virgin one with no trade dress. $20 on that. Nick is claiming Spider-Man 347. Thank you, Nick. And we'll put another Venom book up in its place. This is another Virgin variant, if you guys are into that. Venom #31, and this is the Unknown Comics Virgin variant. Check that out. We got Venom with the moon behind him on some kind of like statue. Love it. Put that up on A. Go. Machine Man is issue #1, and it is a high-grade newsstand as well. The next Venom thing, this is a little bundle that I've got. This is issue 2 and 5 of the current Venom run, issue 2 and issue 5. And the reason I have these two bundled together, this is the first cameo appearance, and this is the first full appearance of the character Bedlam. So first cameo and full appearance of Bedlam. We'll do both of those for $10, which is that cover price on this book? I think that's cover price on these current books. Prices of comics are going up. Let's see. Claim the Machine Man 1. Going to Nick. Thank you very much. Kenneth Bird, how you doing? Thanks for joining the chat. Secret Wars 1 from 2015. I do not have that tonight. I apologize. I wish I did for you, but maybe next time I'll take a look and see if I have anyone. And yes, Nick's reminding us again, please hit that thumbs up. Hey, one more Venom book for the night. This is Venom number 2, which is this Venom number 2. Same book as this. First cameo appearance of Bedlam. This is the 1 in 25 U variant, though. 1 in 25 U variant, and check that out. Got a price tag on it. I don't know if you can see that, but it says $15. We got it for just $10 tonight. That's a third off. Great deal right there. All right, there we go. All right, bottom row. These 3 books, they got to come down. They've been up there for a minute, so if you have a hankering for one of those, feel free to claim away or make an offer, especially if you got some stuff already. I'm always willing to wheel and deal with an offer. Let me know. We're gonna go with some pricier stuff on that bottom row. Go with some bigger keys and things like that. So I'm gonna shift over to this side because I keep them over here. We'll grab 4 books in just a second. And let's see what we got. Oh, we'll go half DC and half Marvel for the first run of this, slightly pricier stuff. Nothing crazy, don't worry. Just some good keys. All right, let's check the chat. We're good on the chat. We'll take these down. And we'll do the Marvel stuff first. Both Silver Age books here. We've got Daredevil, number 8. First appearance of Stiltman. This character is rumored to be showing up, I believe, in the Echo show or Daredevil Reborn. I forget. But Daredevil number 8. This is a pretty sharp copy, roughly a 4.5 for just $150. Single-digit Daredevil there. Great book. And speaking of some Silver Age stuff, and this is even nicer, guys. This is quite possibly like a 7.0, 7.5 candidate. Definitely could use a little press. Probably looking like a 6.5 right now, but press that thing up, get it graded. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 4, classic Jim Steranko cover. What is the earliest Avengers that I have? That's a good question, Nick. I actually just got a couple of Avengers in. I think the earliest ones I have right now readily available, I think I have issue 75 and a couple from like the 80s, like 80, maybe like 81 through something like that. I don't have any really early issues though. But let me know what you're looking for, and I can see if I have them. But I definitely have some from the 70s through like 100. This is a good book right now, though. This is a big one. We got Batman number 655, first appearance, or first cameo appearance, rather, of Damian Wayne. This is the 1 in 10 variant. You might not recognize the cover because this is the variant cover. Definitely hard to find. It's a 1 in 10 from the early 2000s. Comic sales were not that great back then. So there's just not nearly as many of these as the cover A. $150, very high grade. Honestly, I think you can send this thing to CGC and you're going to get a 9.6. That is what I think this would be. Obviously, that's just my opinion. The grader's opinion is what really matters, but that's a great one right there. Yeah, Alex Ross. Wait, does Alex Ross do? Is this an Alex Ross cover? No, this is Adam Kubert. Oh, I think you were just saying Alex Ross in general. Yeah, he is doing a CGC signing. So yeah, if you got some Alex Ross books, you can go get them signed and graded. All right, we got Earth 2 number 19. This is again a very high grade book right here, and it's the first appearance of Val-Zod, who is a black version of Superman. And Michael B. Jordan himself has expressed interest as wanting to put this character on the screen. And yeah, hopefully that happens. That'd be really cool. Earth 2, number 19. First Val-Zod. A Supreme Love. What's up, my man, Chris? Hope all is well with you. G is a Frank Miller cover. No, this is an Andy Kubert cover. Sorry, Adam Kubert. Adam Kubert cover, not Andy Kubert. There's so many Kuberts in comics. All right, top row is coming down. Last chance to grab any of these Venom books. And, yo, I'm going to do a deal. If someone wants all of the Venom books up on the top row, we've got an exclusive Virgin variant, another exclusive Virgin variant, a first cameo and first full appearance, and a 1 in 25 variant first cameo. This all comes out to $50. I'm going to do it for $40, 20% off. All you have to do is say claim top row. Do that in the chat. You got about a minute to do it. Otherwise, those are getting put away, and we're going to grab some more stuff to put up there. Try not to freeze. We got hit with 12 inches of snow. Dude, Chris, it is the opposite here in Pennsylvania, man. It was like 67 degrees today. I was outside in a t-shirt and sweating, walking around with my dogs and stuff. So yeah, that's crazy. And yes, hit that thumbs up button. Hit it 1,000 times. Well, no, I guess this is if you're on YouTube, you can only hit it once. But maybe on other platforms you can hit it more than once. But we're live on what? YouTube, Twitch, what is it? YouTube, Twitch, and something else. Facebook. YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. We got to get on Neopets too. Is Neopets still a thing? I don't know. Sorry, man. Hey, this weather's crazy. I haven't been snowboarding once this winter, so I'm actually kind of bummed about it. Had the windows open, wearing shorts. Yep. What's up, Lyle Hobson? How you doing? Hope you're having a good evening. All right, that top row is coming down. Like I said, last chance. Grab them all for $40, 20% off if you want them. Otherwise, they are going away. And yeah, we're gonna put up some Avengers since Nick asked for Avengers. We're gonna grab some of those to put up there. And do we have any people interested in graded comics in the house? Because if we do, I definitely got some. All right, we got Avengers. Let's get some good ones. Some of the, that's a good one. And let's get one more. Let's go with, oh man, such a classic cover. We're going with this one. All right, y'all. Like I said, that top row is coming down. Avengers is going up. Then we'll go back to some DC. I think it's about time. We did put some DC up here. Let's check the chat real quick. We trade for that $252. I'll send you a separate box with snow in it. No, pass on that. Let's see. Streaming on GeoCities. That's funny. Yes, March 11th. Let's hope for some good weather. Rezoner, let me check on the adventure comics for you. I might have sold out of those. I have a lot of people that buy DC from me, so those do sell out very quickly when I get them in. But let me stick up these Avengers books first. We got some good old Bronze Age, guys. This is issue number 102, a nice mid-grade copy of issue 102 of Avengers. Check out that cover. It's got almost all of them on there with those little Bronze Age heads. We always joke about the Bronze Age heads, the random like floating heads on a lot of Bronze Age books. Not that they didn't do that in the Silver Age, but I think they did it a lot more in the Bronze Age. Then we got, this is Avengers 118, again, mid-grade. This is one of the Avengers vs. Defenders books. I believe the first one. It's got all of them on the front. And going up on C, issue number 146. Great cover with the team charging at you. Mid-grade, just $7. And the last one, classic Hawkeye cover. This is when he rejoins the Avengers. And look at that, some more floating Bronze Age heads. $12. This one is sharp. This one is definitely mid to high grade. Probably in that range of about a 7.5. That is a nicer copy than the other ones, which are all mid-grade stuff. Oh, Rezoner. That's so funny. I didn't know it was you. I was thinking like, oh man, Adventure Comics, Juan buys all of those. They're probably all gone. Hit that thumbs up, guys, and we're gonna switch out the bottom row. We'll take down the big boy books. If anyone wants to make an offer on any of these, now is the time to do so. Otherwise, they are going away. Maybe we can see them a little bit better if I put them up like this. There we go. All right. Hit the thumbs up twice. Yeah, there we go. You gotta hit it and then unhit it and then hit it again. Now maybe unliking it's bad for the algorithm. Don't do that. All right, let's see what we got. We got any Adventure Comics up in here. Look through the A section. Looks like I have no Adventure Comics right now. None of them. Zero. Zilch. That's crazy. But you know what? We got some Detective. We got some Batman. We're going to put all that good stuff up there. What is this? Oh, that's a good book. All right, we got some cool stuff. Cool stuff coming up next. Okay. All right, so that bottom row is coming down in just a minute. So make sure if you wanted something, now's the time. Make a claim. Make an offer. We'll see if we can work with you on it. Yeah, reach out to me about that Batman if you want. Absolutely. I did pick up a cool vinyl. Love to hear it. Let's see. Gorilla Demon Days, first UK press from 2006. That's awesome, especially because they're from the UK. Definitely cooler to pick up their, home country pressing. I've got some cool vinyl. We'll have to talk about that sometime, Chris. I used to collect. I sold most of it. I had a lot of first press, Metallica, a lot of thrash and punk stuff from the 80s. But yeah, don't have nearly as much anymore. Juan's thinking about the Batman on G. All right, we'll talk about it. All right, so this bottom row coming down, boom. P.S. I have a couple copies of that Batman on G. Some of them are going to CGC though. One of them I think is a stone cold 9.8. That one I think is a 9.6. There is one little spine tick. Speaking of Batman, speaking of Damian Wayne, how about his fourth appearance, third full appearance, and second cover appearance? Such a silly bunch of stuff. But yeah, this is the fourth book of the Damian saga. It was like a 4-book run by Grant Morrison. $7 on this one. He's on the cover. What's better than that? Then we got Detective Comics number 19 from the New 52 run. The Alfred E. Newman variant cover. Gotta love it. So silly looking. Mad Magazine. What a classic. And more Detective. We'll go with Detective 609. First appearance of Anarchy. And this is a sharp, really high-grade copy, guys. Really nice high-grade copy. First Anarchy. One of my favorite covers of all time, and I just realized I gotta kind of prop this differently so we don't get a glare. Last but not least, going back all the way to Detective Comics number 452. $8 on that one. This one, pretty solid mid-grade, upper side of mid-grade, 6.5, something like that. Maybe 7.0. $8 on that one. I think, I might be wrong about this. This might be the book that has the Stan Lee appearance in it. It's unofficial. He's not named or anything like that, but one of the crime syndicate members is drawn as Stan Lee. Maybe that's not this book though. I might be misremembering. All right, let's Let's check that chat. Let's see. Nick Barucci is claiming E. Awesome. Yeah. Who doesn't love Damian Wayne? And now he's coming, getting his own movie. Sweet stuff. A month ago, I bought a Batman comic. 37, graded at a 6.5. Lyle, that is awesome. I collect Golden Age Batman myself. The earliest issue, what's the earliest Batman issue I have? 40? I think I have Batman 40 is the earliest issue. So you got me beat, man. And I have Detective Comics 62. And then I also have a pre-Batman Detective. I have issue 22. I picked up a first Rocket today in an experiment. They graded it a 5.0, and they are convinced it won't bump in grade after a clean press. I beg to differ. I got it for a good deal, so we will see. You got to be careful because sometimes it gets that mid grade is because of like staining or something on the interior. So you want to make sure you don't end up with a regrading it and getting the same grade or even a worse grade. But hey, you got to experiment sometimes. I actually have 5 books. I'm going to crack press resubmit myself, and I am going to do a video about it. So definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel if you don't yet. Let's see. Looking for a regular edition of it. All right. Good to know. I will see what I can do for you. Golden Age is definitely awesome. Any other Batman or some Daredevil? Yeah, let me check it out. I got one hole to fill in up there, so let me fill that in real quick first. Maybe I can find a Daredevil book. I do. Look at that. Look at that. All the way back from the 1960s, we got Daredevil issue 42, and this is stunning condition-wise. There's a little, ripple in the cover, but honestly, that could be pressed out. It's not color breaking or anything like that. And you know what? If you buy this tonight, I will press this for you before I send it out. We'll get that little ripple out of there. Issue number 42. I believe that's a first appearance. Yeah, first appearance of the Jester. And yeah, this is a nice book. Look at that spine. I don't know how well you can see on YouTube here, but white cover, great spine. $25 on that. 1960s Silver Age Daredevil. Check it out. Check it out. And yes, thank you. The Experience, look in the chat. The Experience has posted my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. I'm doing, I constantly do a giveaway. I always have at least one going. I'm actually about to announce a second one because we got to do one for Instagram and YouTube. And yeah. All right. I'm going to do an Avengers lot. If anyone wants the whole top row, comes out to $37, $49 would be the price for all of these Avengers books. I'm going to give you a really good deal. Normally, like I said, it would be $49. We're going to drop it all the way down to $37. So basically, you're getting this book for free. You buy these 3, you get this one free. $37 for the whole top row. You can just say claim top row, and I'll know what you're talking about. Otherwise, they are coming down. We're going to see a video about your new collection pickup. Chris, you are, guys. And here, let me give you a quick preview since we're here. Why not? Let's do a quick little preview of this collection. Let's see, what book should we show off? Here's a good one. I don't even have this in a bag and board yet. That's how new this collection is. How about an Incredible Hulk number 6? And look at this. Not too bad. I mean, low grade, but Incredible Hulk number 6. Tough book right here. Especially, this was the era of Marvel chipping, 1962. That's going to be a really nice collection. That video will probably be coming next week. I think that video is going to come out on Monday of next week. So stay tuned for that for sure. Any from the Frank Miller run? Let me check on that. We're going to take that top row down. Let's see. How much for the Hulk 6? Nick, not for sale yet. I actually haven't decided. I might keep that for the PC. But hey, if it is for sale, I'll have it up soon. I'll let you know. But yeah, that might end up in the PC. How often do you come across single-digit Hulk books? Not very often. Those are not from the crawl. No. The crawl video is coming out Friday. If I got that in the crawl, that would be insane. But this was a collection that I got. Only Hulk books. Every single book in this collection either was a Hulk title, a Hulk featured books like Tales to Astonish, or Hulk was on the cover. Every single one of them. And there were some good ones. No 181 though, but some good ones. Let's get 2 more likes. So we have 20 likes, and it is 9:45 right now. So I'm going to take this down. We're going to go to commercial break, and we come back. We are going to refill that top row of the wall. See you then.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
Comic Collectibles is a pretty straightforward show. You got Rex here, he sells the comics, and you got Rockin' Robbie, he knows about the comics. And finally, John, no one really knows what John does. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he just keeps showing up. Come to think of it, I don't even really know how he gets in here. Anyway, awesome comics, rare books, rarer signatures, slabbed books, and amazing cover sketches by Ken Hazer and others. Simple formula, you want the comics, you buy the comics. To sum up, Rex sells the comics, Robbie knows the comics, and John, who might possibly be a ghost. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen him show up or leave? Comic Collectibles with Rex and John, Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern on The Experience. Comic Culture and Sales.
You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP.
I'm Janet Lee. I make graphic novels, sometimes with decoupage, sometimes with watercolor, and you're watching The Experience.
Todd McFarlane, his flagship book at Image Comics, 1992 Spawn, #1, 9.8 white pages. This is a very rare book because almost every copy of this book is signed by Todd McFarlane, and this one is not. Try to find an unsigned Spawn #1. They're rare. That's a joke. They're not. Spawn #1 is a very common book, which is why the 9.8 is only a mere $200. You can have it right now for that much. Great book, nonetheless. And are we getting a movie with Jamie Foxx? It's been talked about for so long. I hope it eventually happens. Next up, a Chris Claremont classic, Bill Sienkiewicz cover here. We got New Mutants number 24? 26. New Mutants 26. First appearance of Legion, the son of Professor X. Had his own TV show on FX a number of years ago. Very underrated show. First season is phenomenal. $125 for this 9.8 right here. We'll put that up on B. Great first show. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support, as always. For those who don't know, Nick Barucci, this guy loves the comic community. It is, without a doubt, the truth. Here's a nice one, guys. Miles Morales, The Ultimate Spider-Man, #1. Great cover. Classic cover at this point. Yeah. 9.8 white pages. It's got the custom Miles logo as well. $150 for that book right there. Boom. Put that up on C. Do we have any glare? A little bit. That's okay. We can still see it there. There we go. All right, and one more slab. Here's a cool one. This is something a little different. Someone was talking about the Alex Ross signing that's going to happen. Wow, if you don't want to wait, I got a great one here. This is Princess Leia #1. This is the Alex Ross store exclusive variant with Luke and Vader on the front by Alex Ross, of course. It is a 9.8 white pages, and it is verified. That's the red label, verified, signed by Alex Ross. His signature right down. Sorry, we got lots of glare there. Right down the bottom. Excuse me, I got the hiccups now. Princess Leia #1, 9.8, signed by Alex Ross. All that stuff. $200 on that one. Welcome to the experience. Thank you, Jay Burns. You welcome to the experience as well. Welcome to my show on the experience. All right, middle row coming down. If you wanted any of these, we got Daredevil, Detective, and more Detective. If you want any of those, grab them now. Otherwise, they're coming down. We got a couple flips of the wall left, 9 minutes left in the show. So make sure you get your claims in. And also, if you have any requests, now is the time to ask. There was a request for some Daredevil. Let's see if I have any more of that. I don't think I do right now. No, it looks like I do not have any Daredevil at the moment. Not readily available, at least. See, Josh, I'm saving up a lot of my inventory for Back Deck Comic Fest, which, by the way, if you live in the Philadelphia area, I'm having a little comic book show at my house on Saturday, March 11th. Saturday, March 11th, my house, Glenside, Pennsylvania, right outside of Philadelphia. I'll be having a little comic book show, selling some books. And by some books, I mean there's going to be well over 10,000 books available to grab if you want to come by and check some stuff out. Let's throw some stuff up here. Oh, that's a good book. Very good book. We're going to throw these up here. We're going to drop some prices too. So that bottom row is coming down. Let's see. We got anything in the chat? Oh, dude. Yeah, definitely come down, Juan. Be great to meet you, man. Absolutely. All right. So I pulled out some Iron Man and some Icon. Went through my eye section clearly. I'm going to drop some prices on this, though. We're going to make these a little more affordable. Got a couple of Iron Man P issues here. Let's drop the price of this one, too. Whatever. We're making all these affordable tonight. Sell some books to end the night. Here we go. Iron Man issue number 149. This is the Doom Quest. This is the first book of a 2-issue Doctor Doom crossover. As you can see, I had it for $15. It's going to be $10 tonight. Grab it while you can. I also have issue number 163. First appearance of Obadiah Stane. Classic character, the Ironmonger. Not Ironmonger in that issue. That's just his first appearance as Obadiah Stane. We got Iron Man number 284. Death of Tony Stark, and this is the first time ever that Rhodey wears the War Machine armor. First time Rhodey wears the War Machine armor, because if you remember, the first appearance of War Machine is actually Tony Stark in the War Machine armor, so it's technically not War Machine. It's just the War Machine armor. But that is the book that has the most value out of all those keys. How about this one, guys? Icon number 1. This book has the distinction of being the first ever appearance of Static in comics, not in story, but in preview. So it has a preview for Static number 1, which this book predates Static number 1. So this was first. $20 on that, still in the poly bag. High grade stuff right there from Milestone DC. Let's check the chat, and then we'll do one final flip of the wall to end the night. Let's see. Do I have any Moon Knight or Avengers Volume 3? I think I do have some Moon Knight. Let me check on that from you. I don't. Avengers Volume 3. I don't think I have that really available tonight, but Zach, I've got it for sure somewhere. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. I do sales there, and make sure you're here next week because I plan on doing some more sales here on The Experience. If you're watching later, you can still hit that thumbs up. Of course. Yeah. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up. Are we at 20 yet? Maybe. Hopefully. Let's see. All right. So we're going to be out of here by 58. So I'm going to do one more flip of this top row. I'm going to put 4 more slabs up there. Let's end the night with some graded comics up on the top row. We got a couple minutes left, so I'm going to throw them up there real quick and then let you guys sit on them and think about it. If you want to make an offer, you are always welcome to do so. How about Daredevil number 612? This is the classic Netflix cover. This is the characters drawn in the likeness of Mr. Charlie Cox and Mr. Vincent D'Onofrio. 9.8 white pages. Can't get better than that. The Netflix cover. If you're a fan of that show, I know I am. Great one to grab. How about some Batman? Also a 9.8, issue number 627. Look at that beautiful cover right there. This is a minor key. I forget who it is. I always forget who it is. 9.8 white pages, though. Great book. Great cover. That's definitely a book you display. You know, you got that one for cheap, and you can put it up for a display. All right, let's drop the price on this one. We're gonna discount double check this book right here. I had this thing at $75. We're gonna drop it down to $65. We're gonna go $10 off on this one. This is Venom Lethal Protector number 1, 9.4 white pages. Great book. I thought it was a 9.8. Looks like a 9.8 to me still, but hey, you know, I'm not a CGC grader, so maybe I'm wrong about that. But 9.4 for $65, that is a solid price. Let's see. Me and my buddy found that icon in a Five Below pack. Wow, Five Below near me doesn't have comic packs. That's interesting. Do I have Iron Man 201? Is 201 the anniversary cover with the border? If so, I do have it, Eric. Might have to wait until my next claim sale because I don't think I have it tonight. Didn't want to make a claim tonight. Will definitely be a show I consistently watch when on. Nice. Thank you very much, Backwoods. Hope you come back next week for some more books. And yeah, we're gonna put one more book up for the night. This is a Batman Long Halloween number 1, 9.6 white pages for $150. I just dropped it down from $175 down to $150. And we are reaching the end of our night here. We got less than a minute left. So if you want anything, now is the time to make a claim or make an offer. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, 360 Comics. Subscribe to YouTube, 360 Comics. I'm always doing giveaways on both of those platforms. And if you're in the Philadelphia area or New Jersey, Delaware, come to my house on the 11th of March for Back Deck Comic Fest and catch me at King Con on the 25th and 26th of March in Islip, New Jersey. Let's check that chat one more time. What Punisher do I have? Ooh, Nick, I have some Punisher, but we are at the end of our rope tonight, so we're going to have to wait for next time for that. Let's see. First appearance of shoulder pad armor. And yes, of course, you can definitely bring comics to trade to Back Deck Comic Fest. And yes, I did see James's video with the molds. Glad he got a rebate on that. Anyway, it is 9:58. We have to pass the torch. We have another show coming up here on The Experience at 10 p.m. So, like I said, we got to pass the torch off to them. This is really cool that they're trying to get a 24/7 rotation. So, if you grab some books, thank you. If you just hung out in the chat, that's awesome too. Thank you for being a part of this community. I appreciate it. I know The Experience appreciates it as well. So, we'll see you next time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on The Experience. Make sure you sub up if you haven't yet. Give a thumbs up, leave a comment, all that stuff, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now.